Okay, good morning po grade 10. So for today po again, ay may bago na tayong lesson and that is about determining the sample space. So before we proceed, punta muna tayo with the learning target. So for today, you will be defining what an event, an outcome, and a sample space is. Next is you will be using the different techniques to determine the sample space and the total number of elements in the sample space. So first, review muna tayo, 'di ba? Na-discuss na 'to dun sa video kahapon. So outcomes. Ano ba yung outcomes? So when we say outcomes, it is also known as the sample point. And it refers to the result of a single experiment. Okay, when we say experiment po sa mathematics, those are events na, for example, tossing a coin, rolling a die, yun po ay mga examples ng experiments. Kunwari, may nakita kayo na drawing a card. Hindi po ibig sabihin ng drawing a card, pag-drawing kayo ng isang card. Ibig sabihin po ng drawing a card, bubunot po ng isang card. So those are examples of experiments. Pabalikan po natin na definition nito, outcomes, also known as the sample points, and it refers to the result of a single experiment. Next naman po, event. Event naman refers to one or more desired outcome of an experiment. So yung nakakadito, ba't parehas outcome? Ano yung pagkakaiba ng event kay outcome? Malalaman po natin mamaya, may example tayo para ma-differentiate natin yung tatlo. So and lastly is the sample space. So ano ba si sample space? The sample space refers to the set of all possible outcomes. Nandiyan po sa definition natin yung word na set. Balikan po natin ano ba yung meaning ng set. The concept of sets was discussed nung grade 7 pa po kayo. It is the very first lesson na dinidiscuss sa math sa junior high, yung sets. So again, what is a set? So on the definition po ng set, it is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. And normally, kapag sets po ang pinag-uusapan, ay meron tayong ginagamit na symbol. Now, ano yung symbol natin for sets? Normally, di ba, enclosed siya by curly brackets. Yung hirap na hirap kayong i-drawing. Na kahit naman ako, kita-kita nyo, hirap na hirap pa rin siya gawin. So, di ba, normally sets are enclosed by brackets po yung ganyan. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ang answer po natin ay enclosed by those brackets. Now, let's have the difference between the three. Okay, for example, our experiment is tossing a coin twice. Ibig sabihin ng tossing a coin twice, may isang coin ka, itotoss mo siya ng 2 beses. So, ano yung term na ginagamit natin para sa tossing a coin? So, in tossing a coin, dalawa lang naman ang possible, di ba? Di ba, ano di ba, kara, krus, or iba ang ginagamit ay heads or tails. Now, nag-toss ka ng coin. Ano yung unang pwedeng lumabas? Let's say lumabas ay head. Tinos mo ulit kasi 2 beses daw, di ba? Kaya nga twice. Di ba? Kaya nga tayo dito twice kasi itotoss mo siya ng 2 beses. First toss, head. Second toss, head ulit. O, inulit mo yung experiment. Unang lumabas, head ulit. Pag tinos mo ng 2 beses, naging tail. O, toss ka pa ulit. At tail ulit yung lumabas. Tinos mo ulit for the second time, naging head. And lastly, kunwari, nag-toss ka pa ulit ng twice ulit na magkasunod. Ang lumabas ay both na tail. So, grade 10, ito yung sinasabi natin na outcomes or ito yung mga possible results ng lahat ng ating experiment. Sir, alin po dyan yung outcome? Alin po yung sample space? Alin po yung event? Now, doon muna tayo kay outcomes. Diba sabi si outcomes, it is also known as the sample point. Kapag ang outcome, ibig sabihin, it refers to one result ng isang experiment. So, considered as outcome, ito. head and head. So both are heads. That is one outcome. Next, another outcome, head and tail. This is the second. Ito yung isa pang outcome, tail and head. Then, last outcome ay tail and tail. So, ilang outcomes meron tayo? So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 outcomes. So, yan po yung outcomes. So, ano naman yung event? Ang event, let's say for example, ang sinabi sa inyo is obtaining at least one head. So, ano yung event na yun? Na nag-obtain ka ng at least one head. Ano-anong mga event yon? At least may isang heads. So, ano yung tutukoy doon? Yung ito hanggang doon sa pangatlong outcome. Kasi ang sabi, di ba? Ang event ay obtaining at least one heads. So, ito yung event. Ito yung tatlong yon. Kumbaga, di ba? Ang outcome, isa lang. Ang event, depende kung ano yung pwedeng marami. One or more. So, obtaining at least one head. So, yan, tatlo. Kung obtaining at least two tails, ito lang yung event natin. Okay? Next, lastly is the sample space. Ano ang sample space? Again, it refers to the set of all possible outcomes. And normally, we are using yung capital letter na S to denote the sample space equals, since set nga siya, so meron tayong brackets. Then, ano yung first outcome natin? Pag nasama-samahin nyo lang, di ba? Both are heads. Sunod, heads and tail, tail and heads, and tail and tail. So, this is our sample space kasi set siya. Okay, so yan po ang pagkakaiba ng outcomes or sample points, events, and the sample space. Now, we will now be proceeding with the techniques in determining the sample space. Paano ba mag-determine ng sample space? So, there are different techniques po na pwede nating gamitin in determining the sample space. The first one is by systematic listing. Second is using a table or grid. And the last one is using a tree diagram. Okay po, let's have examples using those three techniques in determining the sample space. So let's have first systematic listing. So based from the term na systematic listing, ang gagawin nyo lang po dito is to list down all the possible outcomes. Kung ano-ano ba yung mga possible na maging resulta kapag ginawa yung experiment na yon. So the first one is tossing a coin. Okay, pag nag-toss ka ng coin, ano-ano daw lahat yung possible outcome? Kasi we will be dealing with, or we need to find the sample space. Ano-ano yung possible outcomes kapag nag-toss ka ng coin? Diba? Set nga siya. So, S is equal to, the sample space is equal to, ano yung set? Ano yung mga possible outcomes kapag nag-toss ka ng coin? Diba dalawa lang naman yun kanina? Pwedeng heads or tails. So, yan lang yung pwedeng outcome pag nag-toss tayo ng coin. Sir, bakit isa na lang yan? Kasi diba isang coin lang yung ito-toss. Diba pag nag-toss ka ng coin, ano lang ba yung possible na lumabas? Head o tail lang. Or pwede rin nyo naman siya isulat as ganito. Para mas maikli na lang. H and T na lang. Understood ko na po yun, na head and tail yun. Okay? Next, we have rolling a die. Die po, that is the singular form ng dice. Dice po kapag plural. Okay? The plural form ng die ay dice. Okay po? So, when you roll a die, ano lang ba yung mga possible outcomes nyo in rolling a die? Ano-ano lang ba yung mga possible na lumabas kapag nag-roll kayo ng die? Diba ang dice, that is a cube. Meaning meron siyang 6 faces. Ano-anong numbers lang ba yung meron sa die? Diba? Those are the numbers from 1 to 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay po. So pag nag-roll ka ng die, ano-ano yung pwedeng lumabas? So pwedeng 1 yung makita mo doon, pwedeng 2, pwedeng 3, pwedeng 4, pwedeng 5, or pwedeng 6. Huwag nyo nang gagawin grade 10 na ganito ha. Wala pong gagawa ng ganito. Kunwari sample space, kunwari rolling a die, ang gagawin 1, 1, 2. Tapos may drawing pa ng hanggang 3, hanggang and so on and so forth, hanggang makarating doon sa 6. Ha? Huwag na pong drawing yung ilagay. Numbers na lang po. Okay pa? Okay, so that is how we do systematic listing. Iisipin lang po natin ano yung mga possible outcomes, then we'll list it down doon sa sample space. Okay, so that is how we do systematic listing. So let's now move with the next one. Ano yung susunod? That is using a table or grid. Table, di ba, parang may columns and rows, di ba? So example, tossing a coin twice. So, magtotoss ka daw ng coin ng 2 beses. So, ito na sa example natin kanina, di ba? Ilan yung possible outcomes doon? Di ba? There are 4. Doon sa unang-una ko example. So, how do we use a table or grid? So, meaning table or grid, ibig sabihin, gagawa ka ng table. Now, doon sa table na yan, there are rows and columns. So, ang rows and columns po ay depende kung ilan yung possible outcome. For example, dito natin ilalagay yung sa first coin. Then, dito yung sa second coin. O, first coin muna tayo. Ano yung possible outcome sa first coin? Nag-toss ka ng coin ng unang beses. Ano yung pwedeng lumabas? Di ba pwedeng heads or tail? Tama? Second coin. Ito-toss mo ulit siya ng pangalawang beses. Ano yung possible outcomes? Heads and tail uli. Tama po? Then, katulad ng Punnett square nyo sa biology, so ganun din po yung gagawin natin dito. Intersection ng columns at rows. First coin ay heads. So, sulatan heads. Second coin ay heads. So, both are heads daw. Sunod, first coin ay tail. Second coin, head. So, tail, heads. First coin, heads. Second coin, tail. Then, first coin, tail. Second coin, tail. Intersection lang po. First coin, second coin, HH. First coin, H. Second coin, tail, HT. First coin, tail. Second coin, head. So, TH. Then, both coins, first coin, tail, and second coin, tail. Kaya both are tails. So, kaya ko po nakuha yung sample space kanina na heads, tail, tail, heads, heads and heads, tsaka yung tail and tail. Okay po, that is how you do table or grid. So, kayo bahala kung ano ilalagay nyo sa column heads at nasa row heads. Okay po, so let's have the second one. Using table or grid pa rin. Sabi dito, Sophia packed red, white, and blue shirts and a green, black, and khaki shorts for a 3-day trip. So how many possible outfits consisting of shirts and shorts can she wear? So, ano na po yung tinatanong? Diba ang tinatanong po ay ano daw yung mga possible combinations ng outfit na pwede niyang isuot. So, ano yung gagamitin natin dito? So, gamit tayo ng table or grid. So, again, di ba, ano yung sabi sa problem? Ano-ano yung mga pagpipilian? Ano-anong kulay daw ng shirts? 'Di ba for the shirts, ano-anong kulay daw yung meron siya? 'Di ba meron siyang red, may white, and may blue. Then, for the shorts, ang meron siya ay green, black, and a khaki shorts. Now, ang tinatanong ay ano-ano yung possible combinations na meron siyang pwedeng isuot na consisting of shirts and shorts. So, if we will be making a tree diagram, ilang columns at rows dapat? So dapat ma-accommodate natin lahat yung shirts at shorts. So that means we need to have this table. Oops. So we need to have this table. Yan, masyadong malaki yung isang side. Okay lang yan. Okay? So, pwede natin ilagay sa taas, for example, sa column heads, yung mga kulay ng shirts. For example, ay red shirt, white shirt, then blue shirt. Then sa row heads naman ay yung sa kulay ng shorts. So pwedeng green shorts, black shorts, and yung khaki shorts. Then katulad kanina ay yung intersection ng mga cells. So pwede siya naka-red shirt, then green shorts. Then pwede siyang naka-white shirt with green shorts. So nakita mo yung ginagawa ko, ano na lang ha, ang ginagawa ko po ay letters na lang para mas madaling ipaliwanag. Then pwede siyang naka-blue shirt pero she's wearing green shorts. Sunod, pwede siyang naka-red shirt then naka-black na shorts. Okay? BLA tayo for black. Then, pwede siyang naka-white shirt, pero naka-black na shorts. Then, pwede siyang naka-blue shirt, pero naka-black pa rin siya na shorts. Or, pwede siyang naka-red shirt, pero khaki shorts, white shirt, pero khaki shorts ang suot, or blue shirt with a khaki na shorts. So, ilan lahat yung possible outcomes natin? So, ilan yung intersections dyan? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, there are 9 possible outcomes or there are 9 possible outfits. So, isusulat mo na lang po siya sa sample space. So, natanggapin ko na po kahit yung mga letters na lang. So, we have, di ba ang ganda ng bracket ko? So, red shirt, green short, white shirt, green shorts, blue shirt, green shorts, red shirt, black shorts, white shirt, black shorts, baka magkabaliktad ako ha, blue shirt, then black shorts, red shirt, khaki shorts, white shirt, khaki shorts, and lastly, blue shirt, then khaki shorts. So that is our sample space. Yan po yung paggamit ng table or grid. So ano yung napapansin nyo dito sa paggamit ng table or grid? Ilan lang lagi yung ating mga variable? So ilan po, di ba? Dalawa lang. Di ba yung nauna? First coin, heads or tails. Second coin, heads or tails. Pag ba nagtatlong coin, pwede pa bang gamitin si table or grid? Hindi na po. Dito naman, shirts and shorts. So, sa column ay yung shirt, sa rows ay yung shorts. Paano kunwari, pati sapatos, pagpipilian na. Kunwari, pwede siyang sandals or rubber shoes. Pwede pa bang gamitin yung table or grid kung i-determine natin yon, kung isasama natin yung sapatos or footwear niya. So, hindi na po. Okay, for example, dito sa third natin, table or grid pa rin ba ang gagamitin natin dito? List down the possible sex of a child in a family of 3 children. So, pwede pa bang gamitin dito? Pwede pa po bang gamitin dito? Possible sex daw ng of a child in a family with 3 children. So, for example, kailangan ni ma-determine kung ilan ba yung possible na combinations. Na kunwari, first child ay boy, second child ay girl, third child boy. So, BGB or boy, girl, boy. So, pwede pa bang gamitin dito ang table or grid? Again, dito, list down all the possible sex of a child in a family with 3 children. So, di ba dito mangyayari parang meron tayong tatlong variable. Sex ng first child, sex ng second child, then yung sex ng third child. So, for this specific problem, table or grid ay hindi na po applicable. So, applicable na po dito is yung paggamit ng tree diagram. So again, we have the same example. List down all the possible sex of a child in a family with 3 children. Pag sinabing tree diagram, parang prime factorization lang po kung naaalala nyo pa. Di ba yung sa tree diagram ng prime factorization? Factorization. For example, di ba if you have 12, in getting the prime factors of 12, di ba pwede siyang maging 2 times 6. Then ang 6 ay pwedeng 2 times 3. So, parang ganyan yung tree diagram. Okay po? So, solve natin to. Or list down natin lahat ng possible sex of a child in a family with 3 children. So, pwede natin gawin, for example, for the first child, ano yung pwedeng maging gender niya? Or ano yung pwedeng maging sex niya? Di ba? It's either boy or girl. Tama? Then next, for the second child, kung boy nung first child, sa second child pwedeng maging boy ulit or girl. Kung girl nung first child, branch out tayo ng dalawa kasi dalawa yung pagpipilian sa second. So boy or girl ulit. Next, proceed tayo with the third child. For the third child, pwede ulit na maging boy or girl. Nakikita ko po paano yung ginagawa ko boy or girl. Boy or girl, then boy or girl. So sa tree diagram po kasi, magba-branch out siya kung ilan ulit yung possible outcome sa susunod. For the first child, di ba may dalawa lang naman tayo? Then for every outcome, pag dating natin doon sa second na variable, kung yung branches na ilalagay nyo ay depende kung ilan yung sa second na variable. Kaya dito, yung mula isa, nag-branch out dalawa, then from that second outcome, branch out ng dalawa kasi meron pa tayo for the third child. So, now, summarize natin. So, pwede, yung una, first child boy, ito. Second child boy uli. Third child boy. Sunod, pwedeng first at second child. Susundan nyo lang yung pinaka parang daan ng branch ay boy. Then the third child is a girl. Next, ito naman, first child boy ulit. Then second child girl na. Third child, boy. Sunod, first child is a boy ulit. Second child, girl. Third child, girl. Next, girl, boy, and boy. So ay girl, boy, girl, 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 boy, and lastly, all the three children are girls. So what is our sample space? So the sample space is equal to, listen nyo lang lahat yan. So magiging boy, boy, boy. Kasi di ba sample space nga daw is a set of all possible outcomes. Sumobra ako ng isang girl boy. So girl, boy, girl, 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 boy, and lastly, all are girls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible combinations nung possible sex nung child in a family with 3 children. So branch out lang po kung ilan yung susunod. Ito ay dalawa kasi may dalawa tayong susunod na outcome. Ito ay dalawa uli, kaya may dalawa uli. Okay po? Next, tossing a coin thrice. Magtotoss ka ng coin ng 3 beses. So still, gamitin natin yung 3 diagram. So on the first toss, diba it's either heads or tail. Sunod, sa second toss, sa first toss ay heads, diba sa second toss, mag-branch out ulit siya into 2, diba? It's either heads or tail uli. So, ganun din dito sa baba. Heads, tail. Then, on the third toss, kung heads sa second, branch out ulit siya ng dalawa. Heads, tail. Then, heads, tail. Ganun dito sa baba. So, heads, tail, heads, tail. So, list down natin yung sample space. Una ay heads, heads, heads. Sunod, heads, heads, tail. So, nasusundan po ha. Sunod, heads ulit ng first, tail naman ng second, then, heads ng third. Sunod ay heads, tail, 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 dito na po ako sa pangalawa ha, tail, heads, heads. Sunod ay tail, heads, tail, then tail, tail, heads, and all are tails. So, yan na po yung possible outcomes when we toss a coin thrice. Okay po. So, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last slide. Hindi pa po pala. Meron ulit tayong 3 diagram, yung example kanina. Diba? Sophia packed a red, white, and blue shirts and a green, black, and khaki shorts for a 3-day trip. So, how many possible outfits, shirts and shorts, can she wear? So, bakit ko ginamit ulit to? So, papakita ko na po sa inyo na kahit ano po sa mga technique ay pwede nyo gamitin. Especially si 3 diagram. Applicable siya sa lahat. Okay, solve natin to using 3 diagram. So, shirts. Muna tayo. Ano-anong kulay yung shirts niya? Diba we have red shirt, white shirt, and the blue shirt. Then for the shorts, ano-ano yung pagpipilian ulit? 'Di ba we have, kung red shirt siya, magba-branch out siya into 3 kasi 'di ba tatlo yung shorts na pagpipilian. So pwedeng green shorts, black shorts, or khaki shorts. Kung naka-white shirt, tatlong branch ulit, green shorts, black shorts, khaki shorts. Kung naka-blue shirt siya, branch out ulit tayong tatlo kasi tatlo yung shorts, di ba? So, green, black, and khaki. So, katulad po dun sa nagawa natin ng tree diagram, ay ng table or grid. So, meron tayong red shirt, green shorts. Red shirt, black shorts. Then, red shirt, khaki shorts, and so on so on. We will still arrive with the same na 9 possible outfits na nandoon sa example natin kanina doon sa table or grid. So again, grade 10, it depends upon you kung ano yung gagamitin nyo in determining the sample space. Pero most applicable or pinaka-applicable halos sa lahat is yung tree diagram. Kasi ang problema sa systematic listing, iisipin nyo lang ano yung possible outcome. So, there is a possibility na meron kayong hindi mailista. Okay? Pag table or grid naman, limited lang siya into 2 variables. Diba? Pwede lang siyang gamitin kung meron kayong dalawang variable. For example, shirts and shorts. Yung nasa libro nyo. For example, yung flavor ng ice cream and yung holder, be it cup, cone, or kung ano mang type ng cone yun. Kunwari, pero kung magkakaroon na siya ng dippings, for example, kunwari, sa isang ice cream parlor, kailangan mo nang mamili whether anong flavor, ano yung paglalagyan, and ano yung toppings. Hindi na siya pwede for table or grid kasi may tatlong variable ka na. Pero kung ang variable mo ay yung holder lang at yung flavor ng ice cream, pwede sa table or grid. Pero pag naging tatlo na, kunwari mamimili ka na rin ng toppings, then tree diagram na po ang gagamitin. Okay po? So for other examples po involving determining the sample space, pwede nyo pong tingnan sa libro that is located on page 250 up to 252 of your book. So nandoon po siya. Okay? So, pwede nyo pong check doon yung other examples po. Okay, that is all for today po. Grade 10. Okay, thank you and God bless po.